The Stealth Assassin wallet by Peter Nardi and Alakazam Magic is back, and it's better than ever. This high-quality, seemingly ordinary wallet houses multiple powerful secrets, and we're going to talk about it today. So, is the Stealth Assassin right for you? Stick around to find out. The wallet is a high quality leather. It feels very nice and soft. It has a nice smooth texture, a nice smooth finish. It has, as you can see, the A embossed there, and it looks completely ordinary. It's got an out to lunch feature. It's got multiple peak systems, which we're going to talk more in depth about momentarily. It's also got pockets in here and in here. There's also a bunch of credit card slots here. And yes, there's so much stuff going on with this wallet. We're going to talk more about it right now. The Stealth Assassin wallet has actually had multiple variations that were released a long while back. And it was so popular that it completely sold out. They brought a Mayfair edition, and now finally they brought this, the new and improved Stealth Assassin wallet, and it has not been available to purchase for a very, very long time. And now that it's back, you will not want to miss out. So what do you get when you purchase the Stealth Assassin wallet? When you purchase this from Alakazam United States or Alakazam United Kingdom, because Alakazam now has a United States warehouse ran by Chris James, which is awesome. You receive your very nice box. Inside the box, you get a super high quality Stealth Assassin real leather wallet. Currently, the black version is the only version available, but I believe in the new year, Alakazam will also be releasing a very nice brown version. And this wallet has a lot of stuff going for it. We're going to talk all about it today. And in addition to the wallet, you receive your tutorial or group of tutorials, because you get access to the old tutorial from many, many years ago. And you'll also get access to a newer tutorial with new ideas. Now, what is the quality of the gimmick? The gimmick wallet looks completely normal. There is an A embossed on the front, and it has plenty of pockets to store your credit cards or business cards and other things. The pockets are perfectly sized for business cards or credit cards, but there aren't really too many pockets for playing cards. The wallet has an incredible out to lunch feature built in. It also features things where there's something with a sense of touch, which is very, very cool. If you have this, you know what I mean. Also, there's a billet index system, and there are multiple ways you can get a full peek of a card with this wallet. All the peaks are very deceptive. The wallet has great stitching, and it's super high quality. And unlike many other wallets, this has a locking system for the peak, which is very cool. The quality is outstanding here. But how's the tutorial? The tutorial is great. There are many tutorials. There are 4 segments to be exact. The first segment is part 1 of the old tutorial. It's an hour long with Peter and Marc Spelmann. They go through some features of the wallet, how to load it with your stuff, some basic things with peaks. They teach you a really cool drawing duplication. They talk about crediting. They talk about a billet index that actually is carried inside the wallet. The out to lunch, they go through some inspirations. They're going to teach you a routine called shortlist, which is a fun mentalism routine with a cool premise where the spectator chooses a destination. They show you Quizmaster, which is a reading routine. They show you Cash Cabaret, which is also very cool. There are many great routines taught, and that's just some of the things they go through in the first segment. The second segment is also the old tutorial. They each take turns, Marc Spelmann and Peter Nardi. They teach you Hollywood or Bust, which is about movie stars. They teach readings. I could go on and on and on. You could really fit a whole set of magic in this wallet, a 10-20 minute set that you can always have in your pocket. It's so good. And then there's also a segment, the third segment. This was the longest segment. It was for the Stealth Assassin wallet, and it's 4 hours long. And it's not just Pete and Marc in this tutorial. There are also a lot of other magicians with some very good innovative ideas, such as Dan Ives. He teaches you a really fun prediction trick. Sean Goodman does the epic dream routine where you actually use a deck of cards as well. It's a really engaging trick and has multiple components going on. He also goes through the psychology of the peak that happens in the routine. Then it goes to Peter and Marc. They talk more about justification, some subtleties, and some more killer routines. Jason Dix will teach you a free will style routine as well, using a different feature of the wallet. You get Craig Mitchell, who will teach you a very good routine with songs too. Rich Garish will teach you a cool routine as well, using some double blank cards. What I really love about the tutorial is there's a lot of variety with the routines. It's not one of those things where all the routines are like the same, where you can only perform one of the many routines. There's variety. You can do more than one of them at once at the same table or group. You'll learn also a horror routine about a bleeding person with strange ligaments and other very scary stuff. I really found that one interesting. It's not for everyone, but if you do spooky type magic, it's perfect. Peter does the last tutorial, which is only a few minutes long. It's very short. He teaches you how to integrate this wallet with Craig Petty's effect called Toys, which was recently released. Now, is this a social media or a real life effect? This is a real life effect. There are lots of routines here that allow you to form a true connection with the audience and let you learn more about them. Even if you're not a mentalist, if you're just a magician, there's still plenty of stuff here for you. It's not just a peak wallet either. It's a tool utilizing multiple different components of the wallet, which I just love. What are the angles like? There is a peak, so there are some angles. The angles are pretty good though. However, they're about, I'd say, 180 degrees. You just don't want people behind you, which is the case with pretty much any peak. If there are people behind you, you could maybe use a method similar to that of the Razor wallet to improve the angles. I know Peter experimented with this, but it's absolutely not necessary. Is this examinable? The wallet itself is gimmicked. However, I don't even know if you would give out your own wallet, because I wouldn't hand out my own wallet for examination. I mean, it has your credit cards and money and stuff. However, the wallet should never really be under any heat if you perform this correctly. The spectators should never suspect the gimmick as the method because it's just used to store the cards. And the spectator doesn't even know what a peak is, so keep that in mind. And although the wallet is gimmicked, it probably, if you wanted to, you could put it in their hands, put one on top of the other. There should never really be any heat though on the wallet. Let's talk about the difficulty and practicality of the Stealth Assassin wallet. This is not very hard to do. For certain routines, there's a little bit of memory work required. It's not much though at all. It's very easy. And however, for most of the routines, you can do this with close to zero practice. It's a great utility device and it's very practical for many situations, including walk around, close-up parlor, and even if you wanted stage, if you're doing a mentalism act or a reading or something like that. Is there any DIY? For some of the routines, there are some billets you have to write on for predictions. You do have to do something to your own index card to set up the out to lunch. And for the billet index, you have to make all your cards or predictions. However, there are some routines you can do as soon as you get this and open the box, such as the peaks. What is the pocket space required? This is a nice small wallet. It's not super big and bulky. It's not razor thin. It's not razor thin, but it's also not super thick. You can carry it in your pocket as an everyday carry. It has your credit cards, your business cards, and your money. And it's something you should never leave home without, because in my opinion, this is probably my favorite Peak wallet of all time. And I'm not just saying that. I'm being 100% honest. I've been carrying this around for about a week now. And whenever I'm asked to do a trick, or if I'm just cold approaching people to practice my magic, I pull this out and I do a fun routine where I ask them their favorite animal or something. They write it down. I get the Peak, then I reveal it in a fun way. But what's the reset like? There are many effects. For the main Peak, it resets instantly, which is great. You can repeat it over and over again. Something I really like here is that there are multiple Peaks you can use. You don't have to use the same Peak again. If you want to do two different tricks that require Peaks, you can use two different Peak mechanisms. And both of them allow you to get a full Peak on the cards. And everything is completely justified, which can't be said about many Peak wallets. All the actions are justified. When you open the wallet, it's to take out something. When you're holding the wallet, it's to show them the wallet. And that's really great. What is the price of this? Now, this is one of the more expensive magic wallets on the market. It costs $108 US, so it is a bit pricey. That said, there is so much you can do with this, and it's a perfect everyday carry that I highly recommend, even with the price. This is just incredible. If you're on a super low budget, you should get the Razor wallet. I think that's a good alternative, but nothing really compares with this. This is so good. But what are the pros and cons of the Stealth Assassin wallet? Well, the pros are, it's easy to do. There are multiple ways you can get a full Peak. The Peak is super clear as well. It's not something you'll have a hard time reading. It's a super well-made wallet. Everything's justified. There are multiple credit card slots and so many routines you can do. And if you like what you see with the wallet, if you like collecting wallets or anything, this is perfect. The tutorial is great. There are multiple different functions. It's not just a Peak. It's also an out to lunch. There's also a billet index. There's also other mentalism routines. It's just so good. There's predictions. And this is a great EDC. It's not a big bulky wallet like a lot of them on the market. It resets instantly as well for multiple of the routines taught. And of course, the routines, there's so much variety in the tutorial. It's just incredible. What are the cons? The cons are, the only con is probably, it's a little bit expensive, and also maybe the A embossed on the wallet. I don't think people should notice it really, but it's there. And I don't think it's that big of an issue. I'm just being a little bit nitpicky here. But what percent am I giving the Stealth Assassin wallet by Peter Nardi? I really love this. This is so good. If you don't have it already, you need it. I'm giving it a 98%. And I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.